So do you ever feel tired, unmotivated, or maybe just undisciplined? But you know you have so much untapped potential inside of you, buried deep inside of you. You know that you should be accomplishing your goals, creating change in your life, being filled with self-belief and self-confidence, and tackling your life without fear, without any negative thoughts, anxiety. But for some reason, whenever you try and change your life and improve it, change your actions and behaviors, you can't quite seem to get there. Might even feel like you have a mental barrier or a roadblock that's preventing you, it's halting you from changing your actions and thus changing yourself and your life. And you're probably thinking, like, what the heck is wrong with me? Like, no matter how hard I try, no matter how many times I tell myself I'm going to do X, Y, and Z, I just don't do it. Now, if you know what I'm talking about, first of all, don't worry. By the end of this video, I'm going to give you the fix here. And the reality is I've seen a lot of ambitious men like you get stuck to this place. And we call the people who get stuck in here, we call them the trapped string beans. Now, look, I know that's a funny name, but that's what they are. They're trapped in a mediocre life. Even though they know they can do so much better, they don't know how to get there. And what happens is they constantly, every few months what happens is they get motivated, they tell themselves they're going to do the workout healthy, or workout consistently. Sorry guys, just say workout consistently, eat healthy consistently, or be productive consistently. And for a few days it goes fantastic. But then one day, they are tired, they're not motivated, or they're just exhausted. And they decide they're going to take one day off from doing that activity, from improving themselves and the direction of their life. But then the next day rolls around. And guess what? They are tired that day too. And ultimately it turns into another day and another day until they find themselves back into their old sabotaging patterns and ruts and feeling down on themselves. And that's just because they haven't programmed their brain for success like these wildly successful people like Joe Rogan, Grant Cardone, or David Goggins, these people that can achieve anything they set their eyes on. They've programmed their brain differently. And what I mean by programming their brain is ultimately the secret sauce to successfully creating change in your life. Now, inside the New Way of Health, we call this acquiring the mind of a conqueror. And without it, you'll likely be left in the funk of life. Now, what acquiring the mind of a conqueror is really tackling your subconscious mind. You see, you have two parts of your brain. You have the left or conscious mind, and then you have the right or subconscious mind. Now, 90 to 95% of the decisions you make in your entire life, they're made with your subconscious mind. Now, look, I know you're probably thinking, okay, Adam, you're saying I only make 5 to 10% of my decisions consciously? Okay, good one. Well, look, have you ever had one of those times where after work, you're driving home, you hit some traffic, and then you zone out? 10, 15 minutes pass by, you're back at your house, and you're, how the heck did I get here? I wasn't consciously driving. That's right, you were not consciously driving. You got there through your subconscious mind, through the habits that your subconscious mind has formed. Now, look, you have the motivational industry over here preaching that in order to change your life, all you need is more willpower and motivation. But let me ask you a question. When has willpower or relying on willpower and motivation ever changed your life? Did it work last New Year's? Nope. And I'm going to guess it hasn't changed your life, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. And that's the reality is everyone's remaining stuck because of the motivational industry. They talk about this rah-rah motivation, more willpower, cool. You guys can keep relying on willpower and staying stuck, but inside the New Way of Health, we'll acquire the mind of a conqueror, we'll form the right habits, and we'll actually get results. In fact, that's what happens. Everyone that comes in this community, we have a free 7-day challenge, and everyone that goes into it, within 6 days, they're literally saying they've defeated their anxiety, their procrastination, their self-doubt. They used to always be in their own head, second-guessing themselves, wondering if they're good enough. wondering if their mediocrity life is meant to be their life for good. And that's what they were dealing with before they came into this challenge. But within 7 days, they acquired the mind of a conqueror. Now they're more capable. We have people that started their own businesses after. And not only that, their business was profitable within 2 months. Like, it's crazy. People are coming in here. They're going after their passions. They're getting internships. They're getting jobs. And most importantly, they're feeling better about themselves. They're becoming more capable. They're proving to themselves that they are the person they always envisioned they would be. They're proud of who they see in the mirror. Now, look, if you want to acquire the mind of a conqueror and learn how top performers like Elon Musk perform, then go ahead. I have a free book. Go ahead, download it. And then it's going to tell you how to acquire the mind of a conqueror, how these super achievers perform. And, oh, look at that. It got me in the background there. But it's going to tell you how these super achievers perform and how you can too. And not only that, what I've come to realize is a lot of people, they'll download this book, and they'll read it and they'll go, oh, sounds good. This information sounds good. Like I'll start doing it. But they don't ever do it. They don't apply that information. And without applying that information, it's not power. It's not powerful. It's nothing. You need action to back it up. So what I've done is I created a challenge, and you're gonna be able to sign up once you download that book. Now, all I'm asking for is 7 days. It's completely free. You have nothing to risk, but so much to gain. So I hope I see you inside of there. Again, the book should be around this video.